great big tree has fallen down. Isn't this a pretty place for lunch? Sitting there by the bridge. That's the view. That's gorgeous. Crystal clear water. Absolutely brilliant. This won't be picked up on camera probably. We've got a bear down there and we've also got a man walking a little way ahead. Don't think either have seen each other yet.
Okay, who's going to run first? The bear or us?
Well, there's a man over there as well.
Oh.
See the other black speck? Like looks like a post. That's the person. He was walking a minute ago.
Oh my gosh. So what point does it say for you to
Okay.
on a motorcycle that you need to get out of here?
Well, exactly. When we saw them all stopped here, I said, well, I don't know what they've stopped for.
Yes.
But we don't need to stop. We need to actually keep going.
So we can look back, but if it's coming this way, maybe we should keep going.
Yeah, we saw lots of bears as we came into British Columbia up
really?
at where were we? Where did we see all these bears? Oh, this side of Fort. No, Watson Lake. This side of Watson Lake, between
So
Watson Lake and
group of them?
just single ones, just lots of them. We
there's
saw
so
loads of bison, but we just slow down, we film, and we keep going. we never stop. But the bear's walking up here now,
Is that what it
so I don't think we'll wait too much longer.
is? Like, you can have the food. I don't want it.
Should we crack on? Yep. Right, nice to chat to you. Right. This is very exciting. It's the little things in life. For the first time, I think this might only be the second time in this whole trip so far, we've actually pegged the tent into the ground. Normally it's all gravel and we have to use the bikes to secure the tent because we can't obviously hit a peg into gravel. But we're at the Wapiti campsite just south of Jasper. Excuse my shadow in it. We've got all set up, a porch set up. We opened up the vents tonight because we woke up, well, we had a hotel last night, but 2 mornings ago. The temperatures now are getting down to kind of below 5 in the mornings. It's quite chilly and lots of condensation, so I've opened up trying to air it off. Everything feels just a tiny bit damp, but it'll be alright. And then, excuse my shadow again, opened up the back just to get a bit of a flow through of air, and that's our bedroom. We'll go through the kit at some point in another video when we have more time. This is, we were a bit unsure about this pitch because when we booked it, it looked a bit skanky. It had no privacy, it was really poor. But actually, look, if I do that, it's like there aren't any other pitches near us. That's the next pitch where that tent is, which is obviously a bit nearer than it looks in this. So actually, it's really good. And we're worried about cooking in bears because we've seen grizzly bear today. But if you walk through that path, we'll show you later, we get to the river and we're going to take our chairs and table and our cooking stuff and cook. It's above the river, we can't get down to the river, it's too high, but we sit by the river, look at the river while we cook our meal. It's away from the tent. We didn't go down to the river in the end. The sun's dropped, it's gone a little bit chilly, and instead of clogging up the footpath, we found this building, which is not far from the pitch. It's got tables, sheltered, wood burner. We're not lighting the wood burner, but it's a winter time. So yes, it's perfect. So we're just taking a quick cup of lemon and ginger tea because we don't drink enough, do we? We do sip water all day, but we just don't seem to drink enough, basically. So making a cup of tea, and then tonight's ready steady cook. I struggled this morning. I went to Walmart, but it wasn't a Walmart that sold loads of groceries. They sold a few tins and things, so we're going to have, I managed to buy a bag of peppers. So we've got pepper, got garlic, always got garlic. We're going to have a tin of spam, some sweet corn, and I had this loitering in the pannier, which is a Campbell's soup cream of broccoli concentrate, which makes a really nice sauce for stuff. And bought some spaghetti, which we'll just break up and put into the pan to boil. So I reckon that'll make quite a nice supper. We've got our herbs and spices. Probably won't want many because of the tin of broccoli, will you? Because the tin of soup, you probably won't want many of these. So yeah, we shall see what interesting concoction that makes. Ta-da! So just served up, so in Carl's words, looks a bit like a dog's, doesn't it? Yes, but it smells really good actually. Spaghetti's underneath, and yeah, nice hot bowl of food. I wish I could stop putting my fingers in front of the camera. It's really annoying.
Put your finger in front of the camera.
Yeah, stupid. Anyway, thank you very much, Chef.
Oh, you're welcome.
Gotta go and eat this, wash up, make another cup of tea and light a fire.
Yeah.
And then you get a nice fire on, it warms you up before bedtime. It's quite chilly now. Don't know what the temperature is. Maybe, I don't know. 6 degrees maybe? 5, 6, something like that. It's gone really, it was really warm all day and it's gone really cold now. So, warm up by the fire and then get snug in our sleeping bags. About 7:30 in the morning. I've woken up to frost today. Look at that. Frosty. Jolly cold. Jolly cold. Yeah. Are you living the dream?
No. I can't feel my fingers.
You get some gloves on. We think cloth's frozen. Is it frozen? Oh my goodness.
Nah, it's fine. That's just last night's dinner holding it together.
It's chilly.
Yeah,
Get the tea on, Chuck, get the tea on. So, tonight's ready, steady cook.
bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash. Who knew you could cook bangers and mash on one ring? Well, we don't yet. We're going to see. So, we've got some bangers.
You know, we have arguably got
Half a massive onion. There's the mash going in. A frying pan for that, and we've got some broccoli because I do like some broccoli with my bangers and mash, don't I? I've had a shower, so that's lovely.
yeah. But the fire's going.
Funny old day today. What did we do today? We packed up the tent, didn't we, this morning, and we left this
We
campsite.
packed up the tent. We left the campsite. But let's just say that last night's Last night's pitch is just over there.
Just over there somewhere, just over there behind those buildings. We packed up with the great plan of the first job was to ride down, because they're not that far away, about, what was it, 20 minutes, half an hour?
About 50 k's.
About 50 k's. Well, no, 30 I think it was, 30 k's.
To the first one.
To the first one, and then 16 to the second one from there. And the plan, what? You didn't have to book them. We've since found out you didn't have to actually book this one. You could turn up and see if there's space. They didn't say that online. Anyway, these ones are just driving ones, and you just first come, first served, and I think it's an honesty box or something, isn't it?
Yeah,
one of those pay and put it in the envelope things.
It's the same as any others. It's just self-registration.
Self-registration. So that was the great plan. Turn up there this morning at about 11, 12 o'clock, get a pitch for 2 nights, and then come back up here, do the different roads and stuff. So we got down there, got to the sign for the first one, closed. Thought, oh, okay, got to the sign for the second one, closed. Turned round, came back. By that stage,
had to turn round. Because I knew I had just about enough fuel to get to the second campsite.
Yes.
And then get back to Jasper for
and
fuel.
In fact, so we came. So plan C, we thought, right, let's come back to this one, see if we can get a pitch here for 2 nights. We knew the pitch we had was already booked for tonight, so we couldn't go back to the same pitch. It's quite a nice little pitch, but this one's all right. Nearer the wood, which is good. And they did. So we've got a pitch here for the night, or 2 nights, sorry.
So as Sam Manicum says, break your tent, drive 20 minutes down the road, decide, oh, this looks nice, pitch here. Well, we pitched our tent 20 yards away. So Sam, I think we had you beat.
Yeah, go away, come back to the same place you started. Then we got chatting to the neighbour. Very nice man, Clark. Made us a cup of tea. So that delayed us even further. So eventually...
You didn't go away till 3.
3 o'clock. We're normally looking for... We're normally coming back at 3. Saying, oh, I've had enough now. So eventually we got out at 3, but we were only doing the short...
And
Pyramid Lake Road, wasn't it?
we woke up this morning, it was like -2, frost everywhere on the ground. This afternoon, 28 degrees. We were sweltering.
Oh, that's why we had to have a shower. Came back, we were so in a mess. We really were. It was horrible. And
I guess because we weren't riding any distance, we didn't get the chance to airflow.
No, to be fair, the air is not as cold. The sun's gone down now over the mountain, but the air is not quite as cold tonight.
Well, I think just only because the wind has dropped with the sun.
Maybe.
So I think later it will go cold.
So I remember walking across the toilet when the sun had gone down. I was cold.
Clear sky, and we are going to see amazing stars.
Oh, the stars last night were amazing. Really good.
Anyway, my fire's going out.
Oh, what, you're under the fire?
Exactly, it needs a good...
Smoking the whole campsite out.
Yeah, it needs a good puff.
Give it a puff then.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's good for your back, isn't it? It was going a good roaring treat when you came back from the shower. I kept it going, wow, now you've killed it. Better? A few flames. So, I'll let you know how the bangers and mash go. We're now having a debate. You absolutely won't see it up there. I can't even see where it is in the camera. There's a mountain up there and it seems to have changed colour. And we're wondering if it's snow. I'm not sure. Carl's convinced it's snow. But certainly cold enough to snow this morning. This morning it was like a normal cold British winter's morning, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
freezing.
It was what? Yeah. It was in the. I must have been Well, it was definitely 0. It must have been minus something. I mean, everything was frosty. Tent was dead dry and frosty, and then as it warmed up, it got full of condensation and wet. But yeah, it was so cold getting out of the sleeping bag. So once you get up and you do a few star jumps, you're alright, aren't you? Well, we didn't do any star jumps.
No, first thing I had to do was ride the bike up here to get the bear bag.
Oh yeah, you went foraging, didn't you?
Yeah. That was cold.
But we're near the lockers today. The lockers are just there. He's in the light, but he's doing a good job. Although it's not quite all on one stove. Let me show you. We've utilised the fire. Potatoes, broccoli, lovely. Woohoo! So this is as far as we could go. Marmot Basin, which is the ski area, is closed. It's a bit of a pity. I wanted to walk to that barrier, see the view, although it's very smoky today, so there probably isn't much of a view, but it does say video surveillance, so we don't really want to be caught on camera. I don't know where the video surveillance is, but hidden in a tree probably. But we got to the top as far as we could go. Well, I'm no faster. You're doing well. I really am no faster. My knees are shot.
I'm going to get down the other end.
Yeah, well, there's a sign here. It might be halfway or something. We'll have a look. Well done. Oh, by the glacier. Carla's just popped to the loo. We're going to dip off, hopefully we're going to take our boots off in a minute and dip our feet in there. We just walked, it wasn't very far, it really wasn't, it was only a kilometre, but it's up quite steep terrain up to the glacier, and that's the hardest walking he's done since he did his back. He's actually done really, really well, really well. Hopefully, we did it nice and slow, hopefully it won't put him back at all. But yeah, I'm so glad he got up there. He's taken loads of photos. So yeah, when he comes back down, we'll hopefully take our boots off and dip our feet. Maybe. Carl has done really well today. He's coming over now. So he's going very slowly. He's more frightened of his leg collapsing rather than any pain. But he hasn't. It's been really good and he's done well. Here he comes. Here he comes. You've done well today.
I thought it was the other way around.
Was?
That was a nice poo.
Has to ruin every video I do, honestly. Right, let's see if we get our feet in or not.
No, they're coming back out. They're wiggling here.
You did put them in.
I did put them in.
There it was.
Oh, they're wiggling here. That'll do.
You took it. It'd be easier sometimes.
You reckon?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Oh.
So are your feet bathed?
Yes. Yes. doing what I can't. Well, no, I can do that bit, scrambling over the rocks. They're going to say like and subscribe. Oh dear.
See that? I was twirling out of the toilet.
Oh.
So what we're doing today then?
Laundry. Washing the smalls.
We had a little ride out this morning, did a couple of little roads around Jasper. So we're ready to move on tomorrow, aren't we, onto the ice fields?
Yep.
And change of campsite. Apparently it's going to be raining, we'll see. So, doing the laundry.
Yeah, and I
Treated
said,
ourselves to
we get an ice cream.
Yeah, it's a good shout that. I didn't take any convincing.
I've got strawberry and banana and chocolate.
I've got mango on the top. What did I get on the bottom?
Raspberry.
Chocolate truffle or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something like that. So sounds all very nice.
Yeah.
So we're just sitting in Jasper. I'll just show you.
Give you the view that you can see around the back that actually there is snow. Not those ones.
Big
but
long
if
one
you
of those
go
big long
left a bit,
trains there. Yep. So
there's
it's
actually snow on those mountains,
it's on that mountain there.
but it's hidden behind the
It's hidden
smoke.
behind the smoke. A bit of a smoky day today. It's blowing the smoke from the forest fires further east, I think, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But that hill has got snow on. But as we can't see it, it's not there.
It's there.
No, because you can't see it. So.
You can see
And
it.
then just in front of us we've got, I don't know what that is, nice little shop. And then this is kind of a bit of Jasper that we're in. Oh, I should have gone this way, hang on. And that's the street. We got the shuttle bus in from the campsite,
Free.
which was free.
Free
Thought
in
it was-
September.
I thought it was $2.50, but at the end of the season, so it's free. So that's a bargain. So yeah, we're spilling it. Just waiting for the laundry and having our ice cream. Oh my god, we were woken up at 6:30 by an almighty windstorm, and it was really actually quite scary. The tents so far, it's got a bit wet with the rain inside, but touch wood, I don't want to jinx it, but it stood up really well, to be fair. The wind was absolutely everywhere in every direction.
Considering the wind changed direction.
It kept changing direction. We couldn't have pitched it end on. There was no point in turning it round because, you know, that wouldn't have helped because it changed direction. It was folded in every direction you can think of, and it's still standing. Oh, yeah, some more wind. It's not going to help the cause. But we heard this kind of funny noise. It wasn't a thump or anything else, just a weird noise. We thought, what's gone on in the porch area? And the girl came out, and this great big tree. This great big tree has fallen down and across the guy rope, but just missed the tent. I mean, I can't say you can't get any more lucky than that. I think we're being looked after somehow, in a way. It's just bonkers, absolutely bonkers. Let me go around the other side and film. There's the guilty trunk that didn't stand up to the wind, and yeah, look at that. Came down. Can't believe it. That could have been on our heads if it'd been that either of those two would have been straight across the tent. It's come down. Oh, step over our firewood. It's come down right over. That guy rope's okay. So on top of that guy rope, so I'm not quite sure how we're going to get that out of the ground yet, but we'll deal with that later. But yeah, it's actually pushing into the tent there. Oh, really just cannot believe actually how lucky we have just been. Seriously, if it had been that tree at the same angle, and that one is a lot bigger at the top as well. If it had been that one, that would have been straight across the tent there, right where I was sitting, right where we were sleeping this bit here. It would have been straight across there. The wind seems, I don't want to jinx it, but the wind seems to have died down. And it's not actually raining too much, it's raining a little bit, but not too much. But also, we've had all that snow in the night. Well, all that snow. There's a bit on top of the mountain, but we're not far below that really. So, yeah, plan today is to head south. So the tree snapped there, and snapped from about, well, how tall am I? 5'10". It snapped from about 8 foot up in the air, 10 feet up in the air. Snapped from there and just plonked to the ground, which is what we heard. We just heard this soft falling. So, unbelievable. I had my summer dress on yesterday. So, yeah, time to head south. I don't know why, because it's probably going to rain again in a minute, but Carl's wiping the tent down. But, to be fair, as I said before earlier, fair play to the tent. That was quite some wind.
It was.
Just going to carry on packing up now while it's dry.
I should carry on my cleaning duties.
If you could. Thank
Yeah.
you. So here I am, reporting live from the scene of the storm. I'm laughing now, I was actually in tears earlier. It was really quite scary. I was sitting in the bedroom area trying to get the bedding away, and the wind was buckling the tent. So far, touch wood, that tent has stood up to so much at the moment. I think it's okay. We haven't taken it apart yet, but it's still standing. It's been blown in every direction. I honestly thought it was just all going to break and crumple on top of us, but it didn't. So yeah, happy days. That was on our side last night, the tent. Yeah, not quite sure what we're going to do today. The crows are coming in. The snow's up there. We're definitely heading south. That was the plan anyway. We want to see the glaciers on the parkway on the way down. How much we can see, we don't know. We've got smoke. The wildfire smoke's been blowing in the last 24 hours, and we've got smoke, rain, snow. It's all going on today. So we're going to head to Lake Louise probably. Not sure what accommodation would cost there, but we might be able to camp tonight. We'll just have to play it by ear. Head to Lake. Oh, look, there go the geese. There go the birds. Geese are even emigrating. Yeah, so we're just going to play it by ear and try and get packed up now before any rain comes in, because it's dry at the minute, and head off and see what happens. So Carl's gone to the loo and left me as director, camerawoman and editor to update you all. So there we go. Isabel Abrams live at Jasper Park. Still alive.